The Cascade Hang-On line of aquarium filters from Penn-Plax is a comprehensive 4-stage filtration solution for freshwater and marine aquariums. Cascade hang-ons are available in 6 different sizes to suit the filtration needs of aquariums up to 100 gallons. Cascade hang-ons include everything you'll need to provide powerful filtration to your aquarium right out of the box. To set up your new filter, you'll first want to rinse the filter cartridge to remove any loose carbon particles and dust from the cartridge. Add both the filter cartridge and biosponge to the filter case. Attach the motor, biofalls cartridge, and intake to the filter. Finally, add the filter cover and strainer, and your filter is ready to go. Prior to starting your filter, prime it by adding several cups of water to the filter case. Then, plug your filter into power. Once up and running, your filter provides 4 stages of filtration thanks to its biological sponge filter, carbon and floss filter cartridges, and the BioFalls wet-dry biological booster. The flow rate of the filter is adjustable to provide maximum versatility. The intake tube length is also adjustable to reach further into today's deeper aquariums.
Environmentally friendly plastic materials screen and brush sponge filter. We have equipped with a set of filter sponge. It can be installed in different ways. It needs to work with the 1.5 to 3 W air pump to achieve the effect of filtration and oxygenation. It can generate bubbles underwater and form a small fountain above the water. Increase oxygen. Have physical and biochemical filtering effect. The sponge filter is suitable for most fishes and seedlings. It is aerodynamically filtered, unlike a water pump, easier to set small fish.
The Cascade line of internal filters provides crystal clear water for fresh and marine aquariums from 5 to 55 gallons in size. The filter is designed to provide biological, chemical, and physical filtration to your aquarium. Cascade internal filters feature a completely submersible design that can be positioned vertically or horizontally inside your tank, depending on your needs. Cascade filters include a directional water flow nozzle that allows you to direct the flow of filtered water in whatever direction you'd like. The directional nozzle features Venturi aeration, which allows you to oxygenate the filtered water returning to your tank. Alternatively, a spray bar is included that allows you to distribute the flow of filtered water evenly across the surface of your aquarium. A flow control located atop the motor allows you to regulate the flow of filtered water returning to your aquarium. Setting up your Cascade internal filter is easy. Inside the box, you'll find the different components you see here. Before you get started, rinse the carbon cartridge in cool water to remove any excess carbon dust and particles. First, place the different filter media inside of the casing and attach both sections of the case together. Next, attach the motor to the casing. Your Cascade internal filter is almost ready for use. To attach the directional nozzle, simply place the nozzle over the output hole located on top of the motor and press down. The directional nozzle is popular for aquariums with fish that require a strong current inside the aquarium. If you'd prefer to use the spray bar, place the elbow tube over the output hole on top of the motor and press down. Next, attach the spray bar to the elbow tube. The spray bar attachment is popular for aquariums with more delicate fish, such as bettas and angels. This attachment limits the strength of the current inside your tank.
Hey guys, Robert with AQUATICLIFE here, and what I have here is the AQUATICLIFE Internal Marine Mini Skimmer. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing. So you have your collection cup here. Set this aside. A couple of mounting options. These brackets will go on the back of the skimmer. Set those aside. And we have our skimmer itself. Also included is our contact information should you have any questions. Let's get a closer look at the skimmer and we'll go ahead and open this up. So to do that, you'll slide these brackets down. And then you've got this channel here that allows you to route the power cord. Let's go ahead and open it up. So to do that, you'll just separate the two housing pieces. Towards the bottom here, you've got your pump and a needle wheel impeller. You have your air line, your water intake, and then you have your return grate over here. Here is where the water and the air will mix. The water will travel down into here and out of the return grate. Now let's take a look at where to mount your skimmer. It's important when you mount your skimmer that you have it somewhere where the water level is fixed. Unlike the sump, sometimes the sump is the water level goes up and down. So I'm going to take this mount here. There's two of them included, and that's for different rims of the tank. So I'm just going to put that in the back of my skimmer here. Now that my bracket's in place, I'll just go ahead and lower that into the tank. Water level looks to be fine right there. I'm going to press it up against the glass. And then this piece here, I'll just go ahead and cinch that, and that'll make it tighter. Let's go ahead and show you the air intake. So we'll take off the cup. The air intake is here. It's important that that is never below the water, otherwise your skimmer will not perform correctly. And we'll go ahead and plug it in. The initial water levels for the mini skimmer should be between the middle to the bottom of the return grate. There are two variables that will affect the performance of your skimmer: the height of the skimmer and the adjustment of the water flow control knob. The skimmer does have a break-in period. During that time you will experience microbubbles. Just as a helpful tip, certain foods and additives will cause your collection cup to fill up quicker, so keep a good eye on your collection cup.
The following video will demonstrate how to clean your Aqueon QuietFlow filter pump. You will learn how to detach the filter pump, disassemble it, and clean the inside of it. Make sure your hands are completely dry, and then unplug the filter from the outlet. To remove the filter pump, first remove the power cord from the cord guide on the left side of the filter. Next, squeeze the release tab that is on the right side of the filter pump to release it from the housing. Then, pivot the filter pump out of the housing by pulling down on the right side of the filter pump. Once removed, place the filter pump on a towel to contain any water still inside. To begin cleaning the filter pump, remove the intake filter tube and the filter tube plate from the pump. Then, separate the intake filter from the filter tube plate. Inspect the intake filter tube for any debris, and if present, wipe with a clean brush that has never been used with any chemicals or cleaning product. Set the intake filter tube aside on a towel. Then, inspect the filter tube plate for any debris. Clean off all visible debris with a soft cloth. Also, set aside on a towel. To clean the impeller and inside the filter pump, first grasp the impeller by one of the blades and pull it out. You may need to use tweezers or small pliers to grasp the impeller. Your Aqueon QuietFlow filter models 50 and 5575 will also have a small black bushing that may cling to the tip of the impeller shaft, or it may stay nestled in the filter tube plate. In the event that the bushing clings to the tip of the impeller shaft, remove the bushing and set aside. If the bushing stays nestled in the plate, set aside. Aqueon QuietFlow filter models 10, 20, or 30 will not have these bushings present. Simply remove the impeller from the well. Inspect the impeller magnet for any cracks or broken blades. Clean off the impeller with a soft, clean cloth. If there are mineral deposits on the impeller, it will be necessary to soak it in white vinegar until the deposits have dissolved. Wipe any remaining deposits or residue with a soft, clean cloth. Also, inspect the metal shaft ends for any hair or lint and remove it if present. Using a paper towel, clean rag, or clean brush that has never been used with any chemicals or cleaning products, wipe out the inside of the impeller well. Using a small flashlight, inspect the inside of the pump for any mineral deposits. If visible, fill the hole with white vinegar and allow the mineral deposits to dissolve away. Rinse out the pump under the faucet. Begin putting the filter pump back together. If your Aqueon QuietFlow filter is model 50 or 5575, ensure that the bushing is present and on the end of the impeller shaft when reassembling. Replace the impeller, connect the filter tube intake to the filter tube plate, and snap back onto the pump. Before reattaching the pump, make sure the O-ring is around the top rim of the pump. To reattach the pump, start by inserting the left side of the pump up into the opening on the filter body. Then, push the right side up until it snaps into place. Secure the power cord on the left side of the pump by seating it into the cord guide provided on the side of the filter housing. This prevents damage to the cord where it enters the top of the pump. Once the filter is reassembled and back in place, make sure that the aquarium water has been topped off. The water level in the aquarium must be above the word Aqueon on the front of the pump in order for the impeller to function properly. If the water level is below the level of the impeller, the pump will not prime, which will prevent the filter from functioning and may damage the filter pump. When the aquarium is full, plug the filter back in. This concludes the maintenance for the Aqueon filter pump, and you may resume enjoying your aquarium.